Welcome back to the final part of our top 20 games of 2015, and to the 5 games that we consider to be the best of the lot. At number 5 is Super Mario Maker, which has provided us with a near endless stream of new Mario levels to play. Making your own level is incredibly simple, as the toolset is perfect. Anyone who plays it will have knocked up a simple level within minutes. Making a great level, however, takes time, patience, and more than a little skill. And there are some brilliant levels already available for you to try out. The true genius of it, though, is that Nintendo have ensured quality control by making sure that any budding designer can complete their own level before they upload it. This means no matter how difficult the level is, you know it is at least possible to finish it, something which can't be said about other level editors that we've tried. Imagine being able to play new content in your favourite game indefinitely, and you'll understand exactly why this has made our top 5. We enjoy a good roguelike at UKGN, with both Spelunky and The Blinding of Isaac being 2 of our favourite games in recent years. The Swindle deserves to be mentioned in the same breath as them, which is why we find it at number 4. Like those, it's the type of game we've found ourselves returning to over and over in the 6 months since its release. The setup is simple: perform a number of robberies on London properties to raise enough cash to stop a new police surveillance system coming online. You get 100 days to succeed, with each day representing another robbery. It's only through trial and error that you'll learn what you can and can't do, and what the characteristics of the various enemies are. But once you understand how it all works, it's a brilliant and challenging platform. A recent update seemed to make the game a little easier, lowering some upgrade prices and making the store easier to understand, although it hasn't lessened the Swindle's impact. In third place is Fallout 4, which will feel very familiar to anyone who has played a Bethesda game before. This is of course entirely deliberate on the developer's part, and this visit to the Wasteland offers the same incremental evolution that happened between Oblivion and Skyrim. Thanks to a few key changes, this is the most accessible Fallout game we've ever played. First and foremost, it looks fantastic. Where previous games in the series had looked drab and dour, this game's full of colour. The opening section in particular, which is set before the bomb goes off, offers a fascinating glimpse into the retro 50s style world, only hinted at in previous games. Combat has been rejigged, the main character is now fully voiced, and there's a crafting system that it's possible to lose hours of your life to. Best of all though, you're now accompanied everywhere by a canine companion, who acts as your protector when the need arises, and, most importantly, will never let you down.
When a door closes, a window opens. Or something like that. Okay, girl, you don't get a photo op like this every day.
Our second favourite game of the year is one that, if you were to write down its premise, sounds like a tedious American drama set in a high school, but with a time-travelling twist. Fortunately, Life is Strange is so much more than that. For starters, its characters feel incredibly real, and you begin to genuinely care about them and their relationships. The soundtrack too really helps to draw you into the town of Arcadia Bay, and there are moments you'll swear that you can actually feel the breeze coming off the water. Thanks to new episodes being released almost every 2 months, this game has been constantly in our thoughts all year long, ever since it arrived in January. This is in part down to the fantastic storytelling, dropping in devastating cliffhangers at the end of episodes, which made the wait to see what happened next agonising. The player's influence on the story doesn't ultimately affect the outcome all that greatly. Some may have different characters alive in the final chapter, for instance, but it's still a truly memorable journey.
Poor little rich kid. I know you've been pumping drugs and shit to kids around here.
And so to our number 1. The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt is the UKGN Game of the Year, and here's why. It is quite possibly the most beautiful game we have ever seen, with a fantastic array of landscapes, intriguing characters and open vistas to make you really appreciate gaming art at its best. Noticeably, there is no difference in quality between the cutscenes and the gameplay, as all are of an incredibly high standard. The characters themselves are so well rounded to the point that it's easy to forget that this is a game and not a film. The dialogue and characters are just that well scripted. Then there's the freedom of movement that allows you to wander the lands, literally stopping to pick up the flowers if you so choose, whilst maintaining the pace of a story that is engaging and enthralling, whirling you from one adventure to the next as you constantly imagine that Ciri is around the next corner. With New Game Plus, the developers have added the opportunity for epic replay value on this already fantastic game. And let's not forget the plethora of free DLC that has already been forthcoming in support of this game. Did you agree with our top 20? Were there games that you thought we should have included? Let us know in the comments below or over on our Facebook page. This has been UK Gaming Network's Best Games of 2015. Thanks for watching.